comrades, it is Mikhail. We are now going to start the 6th stage here in Path of Life in Arknights. Oh, fuck no. Nah, fuck this. Nah, yeah, nope. This, wait. Shut up! Removes is crescent. Okay. So we got handies now. Cool. Yeah, nah, this shit right here, this shit can go fuck itself. Alright? So we are going to do our best to not let these two carapace things die. I can say that right now. Only 3 enemies. Okay, interesting. Yeah, this one was new. Okay. Can devour the excretion carapace. Oh, okay, so it absorbs it and takes its power. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not gonna let it do that. So silence it is. Yeah, obviously Lapland, of course. You know what? I might have to bring Hulhiak with us because of this. No, this. Silences them for 4 seconds. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, who do we not need? Shit. I guess, okay. You know what? This. Wait, no. This. There we go. This. Texas has silence. We're going to do Texas for now. She's going to help immensely with that. I don't remember who else has silence. Obviously, I know Neon has on her S2, but it requires the enemies to attack her, I think. Yeah, she stops attacking. Yeah. Who else? I think Blitz has, but he's limited to how often he can use it, I believe. Blitz. He's over here. Yeah, 4 times. Not ideal, I gotta say. But we can. Oh, Proviso, yeah. Silence for 8 seconds. I might just bring Proviso with me. Her AoE arts damage plus slow plus silence is pretty damn good, I gotta say. So I don't want to take away my Abyssal Hunter team because we need them for the event, right? Shit. Okay, whatever. Alright. Yeah, you know what? Let's put Proviso in instead, because she has a lot more range. And we have to wait for redeployment of Texas. And if there's more of those goddamn whatever the fucks, I'm going too far. If there's more of those whatever the fucks they're called, we don't have time. Alright, so... And hers... No, I think 8 seconds is on both of them, I believe. Yeah, that's the same for Lapland. Okay, stop it. Okay, let's go. Wasting too much time. Fuck it. Go. But no, fucking... Wrong shit. I clicked on the wrong stage. Wrong fucking... Oh my God. That's... Okay. Let's start that again. Let's go. Jesus Christ. Oh, the battle has begun. Ugh, what a stench. All these years and they still won't make better camouflage cream. It wouldn't do any harm for us to at least smell different than the Seaborn, you know? Don't move so much, Shark. It'll only make the smell stronger. When you smell this much like a Seaborn, I might hack at you on instinct. The whole plateau is trembling. Those giant worm-like Seaborn are tunneling through the rock beneath us. Stay concealed. Look at those numbers, honestly, between the currents and the Seaborn. Who's carrying who? They're flooding towards the front line. I can't imagine. Can't imagine what the soldiers there are fighting through. Snap out of it, Scatty. You'll crush your hilt doing that. We mourn those on the front lines best by completing our mission. Thanks to the Legion's fleets containing the Seaborn swarm, we were able to slip in and plant this beacon deep in the nest. Even a single plant could alert the Seaborn to us if it happens to be assimilated. There is no room for negligence on our path forward. The great bleached coral will cover us as we dive for the depths of the rift. Yes, Captain. Who's this dude? Beacon tower. Technician, okay. Jordi, right? Fast learner. A lot of students come here on work experience, but all the operation protocol, it never takes more than a day for them to slip up. You though picked it up just by watching for a little while. You done this before? Just a bit. I've done some work on an Iberian lighthouse. The beacons share a few principles with it here and there. I see, so you're into engineering. Explains a lot. I've worked longest as a caregiver though. Caregiver? What kind of job's that? Huh? Watching over the sick and elderly, taking care of their daily needs, sorting out the little things for them. Gotcha. So it's like slapping little handy modules 153 and 274 at the same time. But the little handy is impersonal, right? That's correct. You look taut as a wire, Jordi. This isn't an exam on Aegir general knowledge. I just want to ask, if the little handy has no personality, how is it supposed to meet the emotional needs of its patients? To care for people, it's to meet in their weakest, most vulnerable moments, after all. I'd say physical frailty doesn't particularly inspire emotional need in us. And if we're headed for the grave, even with illness, we don't feel especially vulnerable either. We do let the old and sick request some final company before their euthanasia, though. Usually a leading philosopher will come in, scholars from whatever field in general, really. I know nothing about philosophy. I just talk to them about the most banal things. Food, flowers, sunshine, and so on. But for some reason they're always so happy to listen. You're a great guy, Jordi. That shows how keen you are at grasping people's moods. No promises, but something tells me you'd shine in the Institute of Development Planning or Institute of Incubation too. Could I? Regardless, thank you so much. I finished resetting the storage facilities here. Wonderful work. Now about... Wait, did you just see something zip past the hologram? What? Oh, fuck. Sup, bro? Intruder! You? Young man, you saw none of this. You have no reason to complicate things. Wait! Oh, don't, Jordi, you don't have any chance against him. Fuck off. Just chill, okay? Just chill. Sit down. Something. Don't fuck with Ulpian. He has a plan. Shucks. Saw will be too loud. Scatty, you open the way. Cut through this cluster as quietly as you can. Alright. What the fuck are they seeing? Oh my god, what is that? For but an instant, the invading hunters are bathed in vivid color and indistinct light. That which the Iberians call Nethersea brand creeps across the coral layers, the spawn of many lifting in lilting in their craggy nests. Eggs are swept from this cliff face as the currents pass, metamorphosing as they spiral down. Indescribable fall silt unfolding until Seaborn form emerges. The fuck, dude? What the fuck? I have no idea what I'm looking at. What is that? The newborns silently gather together, their trembling bodies echoing all throughout the nest. Intertwining palps and feelers, they sweep each other off for far away. They just keep on leaving the nest, rushing for the front line. Wait, don't you think something's off? How did that one turn into a whole bunch out of nowhere? What is it doing? Multiplying? Splitting? I've had this gnawing feeling ever since we bailed out the fleet. Swordfish. Have these assholes evolved even more? Is that what? Okay. Seaborn are forever evolving. Scatty, can you remember the first Seaborn you ever killed? Not really, just that it had a lot of gross tentacles. That's what I mean, tentacles, stingers, chitinous shells. We could still discern the organs, identify their functions at a glance. Prior to this, the Seaborn's only skill was to hijack whatever evolutionary progress other species had accrued over the epochs. But now they got these things. I can't begin to tell what their organs are. If I didn't know better, I might not even think to connect them to the fodder we were storing just 3 months ago. Seaborn's needs have outgrown the evolutionary advancements. They've begun seeking their own answers, which means their evolutionary course now transcends our knowledge. If we are unable to gloss their physical composition, unable to discern their organs' unique functions, unable to predict the direction they evolve, we won't know how to kill them. We could fetch a specimen for Advisor Blandis while we evacuate. Still, the mission takes priority for now. Scatty, you and I will find where the wall hasn't yet been branded, embed the beacon there and activate it. Laurentina, spot our surroundings. We withdraw as soon as it's planted without delay. Consul Clementia. Greetings, Doctor of Rhodes Island, and we meet in Malarium, at long last, our first official conversation. Well, Kal'tsit is the official Iberian envoy. Save your modesty, Dr. Kal'tsit's awe-inspiring knowledge transcends the boundaries of space and time. So for her to be keeping you up her sleeve, the depths you hide must be deeper still. Whether you come to me in doubt or with conclusions of your own to share, I am prepared to listen. You're endangering 3 of our operators. Yeah, I like the sound of that one. Much like Dr. Kal'tsit, you have misgivings about this decision. Yet I had no choice but to order them to meet death in the eye once more. My hand was forced. Only they can break our present impasse. Rational. Maybe a little too rational. The legions are deployed to capacity. The Abyssal Hunters must assume combat duties, even having recently returned to A-Gear. You suspect the situation was deliberately engineered? I gather you returned from the city with findings of your own? The beacon weapon link was tampered with. Little handy priority order. Contact the supervisors for the beacon and Class 4 weapons R&D. And notify all Legion commanders, leave enough of your fleets at the front to curb the Seaborn and assist the hunters. The rest should withdraw in order and return to the city. The Sea Patrol will seize the beacon tower right away. You have our gratitude for informing us, Doctor. I know I owe the 2 of you an explanation for how I have deployed the Abyssal Hunters. We don't hold you accountable on a tactical level. You know their progress against the Seaborn better than us. I didn't know Kal'tsit was with me. Alright, cool. At least I have some protection now. I can only say this. Your powers of observation would not have missed the scales on Gladia's neck. We can assume the hunters will have no trouble seeing this assignment through, but what was your guarantee they would be spared from mutating while in the nest? The word of Advisor Blandis and nothing more? Advisor Blandis' statement that the tribunal served to strengthen Malarium's confidence in the Abyssal Hunters. I confess though, it failed to even ease my mind. I take it the hunters still weigh heavily on your thoughts. A-Gear never truly wound down the Abyssal Hunter project, following the strike on the Firstborn. I've not been involved, but my countrymen have every right to interrogate me for my awareness of it alone. For a short time after the firstborn died, the project went through major upheavals. Anomalies plagued the experiments, and the church grew only more fixated on the hunters. This suggests there are urgent hidden truths about the hunters yet to be found, yet it also proves that the project can no longer run publicly. To this day, it still operates in secret, but even now, Aegir has only 3 hunters including Gladia. No, 4. For how constantly we iterate on our technology, we have never succeeded in making another abyssal hunter. No matter how stable the subject's science and physical indicators are, they lose their reason the moment they awaken, immediately corrupting into Seaborn. The fuck? Is that why there's so few? What? If they've done it before, why can't they do it now? I'm so confused. How did they lose the ability to make more hunters if they've done it before? What? Oh, maybe it's because the Seaborn are evolving, so the genes they're using, they get unstable immediately, or something like that. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Anyway, they don't even make it out of the chamber, let alone to the ocean proper. Abyssal hunters are bound by blood. We forgot. What is this blood binding them? We don't know. We still don't know why Gladia's group have kept their reason intact. Sounds like they're your key to solving this. Yet you chose to send them to the front. Indeed, for Gladia, Laurentina, Scadia, and all the participants, it was an irresponsible act. What about Adriana? She is also a fucking abyssal hunter. Dude, it annoys me so much. We never get anything on her, bro. Come on. I want more lore on Adriana, bro. Come on. What the fuck? Why is everyone ignoring her? It's dude, I'm so annoyed now. Now. I really thought we would get more on her as well in this event. So annoying. But the front lies at Millennium now. We made it in time to cut off the Seaborn tide as it laps at dry land. But Millennium is far from impregnable. If we fail to open the waterway now, it's only a matter of time before the city is lost. The Seaborn have organized to seize that waterway by the throat. Storming them head-on will invite a large-scale counterattack. At which point I fear none will survive. Is risking the hunters a necessary cost here? The hunters may well give their lives. They may well transform, but right now, they are our greatest hope. Katie has always been skeptical of the waterway program's feasibility. It was for that exact reason that she did not hesitate to serve as a link in its chain. Your doubts and struggles may differ, but all roads lead to the same place in the end. That seems to be an unspoken yet unshared understanding among the Aegir. One not without its sorrows. Upon the bricks of the southern theatrum entrance, the architect Martus left this maxim. There is no justice here, only the path forward. Only the path ahead. In later generations, some criticized Martus as being overly fixated on material value, squandering his energy on comparing worth against worth. But ultimately, all that mattered to him was Aegir's path forward. Justice was merely a value cherished by the masses, and he preferred to apply his thought elsewhere. Perhaps Gladia and I have been acting on his philosophy without realizing it. Dr. Kal'tsit, everything you have said rings all too true. I am bound in the end to carry Aegir's arrogance with me, and nothing will change that. I would like to amend that wording. Arrogance as a word seems insufficient to describe Aegir. You respect equally the humanity of your every citizen. To realize each individual's worth is the guiding star for your entire society's development. Yet at the same time, you are capable of making the coolest judgment and calmly accepting them for the sake of Aegir's survival as a whole. Calmly, you say? We Aegir are not cold-blooded. Whenever you feel wrath, our hearts are far from unstirring. These are the feelings I had wished to convey to Gladia once upon a time, but I realized I had no right to. Every decision I made for her I based in pure rationality. How natural then that I lost that right. How dare I ask for an emotional pardon? The same is true even now, and so calmly I accept my own judgment. Huh. The designated individual has been contacted. Advisor Blandis did not pick up. Dr. Kal'tsit, Doctor, I am deeply sorry I could not give you an appropriate answer. But right now I ask you permit me to carry out my duty. Sure. Alright, here we go. And a female figure. Those things creeping on the floor. I remember seeing this back in Iberia. Yup, we know it all too well, Scatty. Nether sea brand is what the Iberians call it. One of the ways the Seaborn propagate themselves. Remember to use your little handy to clean it swiftly. The little handy we've been issued this time is equipped with drilling tools, so it can be used to destroy Seaborn created carapaces if required. Whoa! Text now. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, it's a mutating guard. Sea Patrol guard. Oh shit. Immune to sleep and stun. What the Player finds a little handy in direction. Remove purposes another sea brand is past stunning enemies. Okay. Alright, I'll wait. I'll wait a little before we do that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, no, they are 8 gear mutating.
Request for structure stable and sound. Nothing to worry about.
No, we don't need no. We only need Okay. Screw you guys, you're going to die. Okay. I'm going to die, never mind. I didn't know they were ranged. They look like swords on their arms. Okay, whatever. Okay. But I don't want to remove this thing, so... Oh, I can... Oh, okay. Never mind! There we go. Okay, at least we can remove it down here. I don't know why I wasted that, but whatever. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're not gonna do shit, bro. You're not gonna do shit.
The structure is stable and sound. Nothing to worry about.
What is it that Scatty does? Oh, Spectre. I'll be only 20% max health. Let's fucking go. So now Glady has a lot more to work with. Let's just say. Oh yes. I need you. I need you. Yes! Kill them! Perfect. Perfect. Get fucked, idiot. Let's go! Okay, oh boy. Die! Dealing tons of damage, let's go! Come over here, you fuck. Oh, it's not so fun being alone now, is it? Bitch. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Yeah, get fucked, dude. We did that so well. No nether sea brand will touch me. God, I hate that shit. Ah, awake. I've taken care of your wounds. You will find two doses of stimulant beside you to bring you back to your senses. Shall I administer, or would you prefer the little handy? Fine, do it yourself. Very practiced motions. It seems you've recuperated well. Now, useless as I know it is, I do need to tell you this. You cannot keep experimenting on yourself, or you will have to cover your eyes as well to avoid looking like you've been tortured. The mask won't be enough, at least. My wardrobe has nothing to do with my modifications. True, you've always looked that way. We all got serious as you entered the classroom and sat your gloomy self down. Oh, so he's been mutated on his face? Oh, shit. I wonder what he looks like now. So that's why he wears a mask. All this time we've known each other, you've barely even shown me your face. Blandis, given how you started cracking jokes, I take it the results are less than awful. Now that's tricky to say. The emotional ride I've been through felt like being seated next to Secunda as she sailed a patrol ship with both eyes shut. That is to say, utter madness. First of all, I noticed a baffling effect in your auto-adaptive junction. Your body's reaction is bizarre. When the Seaborn genes exert their abnormal dominance, your anti-Seaborn rejection response doesn't intensify. No, it actually lightens somewhat. Which means my transformation is getting faster. No, quite the opposite. It was right as I was cancelling the surgery that I observed a curious phenomenon. Once your rejection ebbed, your Seaborn genes slowed down their influence. As if, to be crude, your body and the Seaborn genes had reached some sort of understanding. What? This is certainly worth further study, but for now I need to know one thing. Will this impact the hunters in the upcoming battle? Slaying the firstborn will be our single most important operation since we were created. At this point I will allow no freak accidents. I've observed no negative effects so far. I'll be setting up a few more risk assessments before you head out. That said, if we're going to figure out what's underpinning this phenomenon, then you'd best come back alive so I have something to study at all. I'll be honest, I'm anxious. We've never waged a war on this scale before. We're marching every single abyssal hunter plus 3 whole standing legions off in a single trench. If not with a war like this, how would we ever kill the Soik, their source, their god? Do you truly believe we can polish off the Seaborn just like that once and for all? You've worked with us for over a decade and you still have doubts about the Hunter project? Do you want the truth? The truth is, I should have vetoed this project at the audit stage. A roadmap to warping evolution predicted on sacrificing our own people's humanity. If not for you, I wouldn't have even entertained its feasibility, let alone poured 10 years of my own blood and sweat into it. But it's a sunk cost now. The more I doubt it, the more crucial it is for me to be its core member, to steer it with my own 2 hands. Yet I can't shake the thought of how many monsters this lab created. The majority of which were put down by your own 2 hands, Ulpianus. Yes. Their deaths don't even qualify as sacrifices to you, do they? A homeland ravaged by Seaborn will only wrest away even more eager lives. We've had this debate 1,000 times. We don't need another one before I leave. Get the risk assessments going. Furthermore, suspend all ongoing hunter modification trials. Come again? With no hunters present, it would be difficult to deal with one apparent results. Apparent. Ulpianus, you've been the director of Abyssal Hunter project for its entire lifespan and you can't even be fully confident in it, can you? That's the reason you chose to be the first subject. Can this campaign put the Seaborn crisis to rest? Yes or no? Even you can't be sure. Blandis. No, pianist, I've spent each and every day hoping more than anyone that this day will end. That this will end in victory. Maybe when you so back safe and sound, the project will have no more reason to exist. Think we could even pick up where we left off on all our old research. You barely even remember, do you? Well, I ran into our old teacher at the council. He asked about that dream of ours, the evolution of Aegir cells. It made for no particularly grand abstract, but glimpsing the whole course we won from microscopic cross-section. That's a beautiful pursuit, and no one can tell me otherwise. From our ancestors swaying their limbs in the rivers eons ago to us here and now as we debate science and ideals, there's a flow to it all, an order of events. It's not too late for us to witness it, is it? You finally came, Ulpianus. You won't even resort to flaunting your wretched sense of humor as a plea. Wretched sense of humor. Secunda would agree with you. You know, she's really grown to resemble you over the years. I fear we will have another you on our hands someday. Along with the countless other yous, born by or against their will, throwing themselves into the fight against the Seaborn and perishing in combat until the shores are soaked in Aegir's blood. It grieves me how she's changed. The changes in you, though, I can barely begin to comprehend. Stop what you're doing right now and explain your game to me. Blandis cultist of the deep. I was suspecting it, but I didn't want to say it in case it wasn't. In case I was gonna say stupid shit, but yeah. Well, shit. I mean, he was always against the whole Aegir thing, and yeah, I mean, it does make sense. He was so against all the Abyssal Hunter shit that I was like, okay, yeah, no, this guy's sus. He's sus enough that I could see him as a cultist, and here we go, here he is. Oh well. You're late. I've hardly anything for you to stop now. Just a moment ago, my holochart received a signal from S-37. The final beacon is activated and the class 4 weapons are warming up. You're not putting this one down, Ulpianus. And if you hope to learn what the church is planning, I can't help you. They were tripping over themselves to protect me out of their own wishful thinking, and then one day they just went and changed their minds. If not for their actions, I know I might have been caught long ago. Now though, I've never counted myself among their members. I can't even make heads or tails of their warped doctrine. Still, if you're asking what drove me to do all this, I would love to bend your ear. Excellent, then I won't need to resort to violence. Violence. Still taking that as your first impulse. If it weren't for the embarrassing situation you put yourself in, I'm sure the Institute of Development Planning would love to have a chat with you. Want to know something? It took only moments after the failed campaign for them to declare you all dead. Then soon enough, the Institute came down to me with an invitation to restart the Hunter project. You haven't seen the casualty report for that campaign yet, have you? You should have a read. Abyssal Hunters Legionnaires, their sacrifices, a tragedy yet the ending a farce. Violent resistance was always a dead end. The project was dead in the water from the start. Granted, Aegis never used crude platitudes or propaganda to encourage such sacrifice. Every one of the project's subjects were given the freedom to make an informed decision. But using the sacrifice of our citizens as a market standard, well, that makes the very question of free choice ado about nothing. Once an Aegir's worth lay in all that they have built up and created during their life. And now, our very lives, even our deaths, are price tagged. I will record your words even though it's pointless. Blandis, I expected your suspicion and dissent to drive you to search deeper, not reduce you to the cowardly, self-deceiving man you are now. Well out of passion or mourning, it's still the same brand of rhetoric spouted by every fallen claiming to foresee the fall of Aegir itself. Assigning a character to a nation and anthropomorphizing it to critique its values. Even as a method of inflating one's ego, it's shoddy at best. But even as you weep over the senseless sacrifice, have you ever imagined how many lives your destruction of the waterway program will take? Destruction? No, Pianist, I'm trying to open up a true path for us. What have you done? Now, Pianist, be patient. I have nothing to hide. Bandit brushes past from Pianist, stops before the whole chart. With his back to his old friend, he passes his fingers over the sea of glowing dots and points to a flashing spot in the top right corner. See that? That's where the hunters are right now. They activate the last beacon and are probably caught in a deadly struggle, but they aren't in any danger. Any true danger, that is. The moment they can fight no more, that's when the weapons kick in. The Seaborn will cease fighting. Every last one thronging, one of them will fall asleep. Keep going. If you remember your auto-adaptive junction check, you will have no trouble understanding what I tell you next. The old surgical accident I had. Well, you were right. It was absolutely worth the future study. And a further study. The junction brought about a homeostasis in you on the microscopic level. Your body no longer rejected the Seaborn genes and they miraculously stopped overtaking you. It may have been by chance, but in no time at all I was able to reproduce your phenomenon on the macro scale. To an extent, I could delete the hostility Seaborn bore towards humankind. And before Gladius' unit left for Nest 37 during their surgery, I took the opportunity to reproduce that accident of yours. You wanted to recreate in the Hunters an accident with no proven explanation, no clear effects, and not even a trace of actual rigorous verification. No. What happened in your body was long since graduated from freak accident. While you were missing, I spent every waking moment on the research. I trusted you Hunters were still alive, trusted you would come back, and that I could help you be free of that blasted fate of yours. But you refused to restart the Abyssal Hunter project. How did you? Were you experimenting on yourself? No wonder your body stinks of miasma. Haha, my physical condition doesn't hold a candle to yours naturally. I haven't much longer now. I can practically feel each second of my life slipping away. But it was worth it. I've done all I needed to. Tell me, Ulpianist, that the Hunters were born to be a solution, not a tool, not a weapon, not a consumable destined to be tossed aside. They were. Good. Then the project was a failure, but the Hunters still have a chance to fulfill their calling, yet not through senseless slaughter and sacrifice. You'll live to show your worth, not die to give Aegir a few more final gasps. The Abyssal Hunters will be the start of a revised relationship between humanity and the Seaborn. If I can have them mistake humankind as their own, then maybe I can get many to see Aegir as a neighbor. And you had your eyes on the waterway program all along. More precisely, the waterway program came to me first. Clementia reached out to me at practically the same time as the Institute. She let me in on both the game plan for the waterway program and the research project for the Class 4 weapon array. God damn, this dude likes to talk. Weapons rooted in biotech like them can impact Seaborn behavior at large. The theory grounding them have a natural affinity with the auto-adaptive junctions. By then I'd already gathered the data I needed to perfect the junction check, to the point that it no longer limited to human subjects anymore. So I made a tiny little tweak to the Class 4s. The instant they activate, we can close the book on our fight with the Seaborn. The Abyssal Hunters, the Class 4s, it all transcend the boundary of species. It'll become a path, a bridge. You can't make this up. 2 centuries of constant war between Aegir and the Seaborn, and one little trick is likely all it takes to stop it. Maybe the severity of this war was a fiction from the very beginning. Now, I mean no offense to our predecessors, but at least we still have the power to choose a different path. Not that I'll get to see it, the rest is out of my hands. At least I was lucky enough in the end to see you at the Suffering Theatrum. You were the one who started the Hunter project. You know your way around self-adaptive junctions. You've been through all this. Only you, Pianist, only you can keep the work going. Is that why you were so blithely waiting for my arrival to entrust your work to me before you die? It's my turn to invite you. Aegir and the Seaborn have a chance to achieving true symbiosis. Perhaps that's a future you wouldn't mind bearing witness to? I refuse. I did expect that, but still, That was a little too blunt. Ulpian, this is the control room where I'll die, but Blandis, even if your death is certain, you must know you have no right to go regretting anything, fighting anything. There was a time not so long ago when we ventured to make sense of the meaning of our existence by studying how our own Aegirian cells had evolved. But you've ruined everything you had with your own hands, all for one wild flight of fancy. The Seaborn are a noxious scourge upon the ocean. There is no point in doubting that. They are beings full of unknowns, yet you believe in symbiosis with them as if they are your friends. Blandis, that is the same arrogance the Aegir had in assuming victory was inevitable. No, this is that 100 times over. Are you even aware of what you're thinking? Can you describe this hopeful vision you see in your fantasies of symbiosis? Are you the Seaborn? Are the Seaborn to be magical seafloor fairies spoken of in children's stories, or will they be beloved household pets? Will Clementia debate philosophy with them? Will Skadi take tea time with them? Will Laurentina be dancing with them? You can't even paint a single proper picture, can you? Your own proven record as the scientist you were thrown away. When I see you now, Blandis, I can only laugh. Damn! Ulpian, this is fucking cooking, dude. This is so good. I've never heard you say so much in one breath, Ulpianus. You mean to tell me you despair? Yes? No, I just want to fucking kill you. The only one who ever despaired was you. So you have no right to regretting anything, fighting anything, not in front of me. Every fallen must be sentenced, and every corpse should be hung from the dry reefs. This is good, dude. This is good. I need this. Hold on, give me a second. Dude, this is that wallpaper shit right here. Look at this dude. He's just giving up, letting Ulpianus kill him. This is great. Anyway. Goddamn. Is it even in you to sentence me? The campaign to slay the Firstborn was full of questionable points, and you stand as the greatest suspect. Everything you've done now puts you at odds with Aegir. This nation has rejected you, and so I have no choice but to take on your noble work. The man I knew would never have given this con man's rhetoric. I'm simply stating the facts. Then in this moment, the last I will ever spend as an Aegir, I sentence you. Blandis says nothing back. Perhaps he's lost energy or given up on retorting. This dialogue of monologues has dragged on long enough to the point it's begun to wear on him. The golden holotype revels before him, too bright he thinks, and so he closes his eyes. From somewhere, communication intrudes and shatters the brief silence. With it, he hears the shell grinding of his old friend's anger dragged across the floor. But only one thought makes it in time. He couldn't even give the hunters a welcome home hug. Kill him! Kill him! Good shit, good shit. Finally we got rid of that idiot. No more. Shit! I have to. Fuck. Alright, that'll have to be in the next one. Shit. Fuck. Ah, damn. I hope I can. I don't know if I can make it in time because I was so holy fuck. Preoccupied with my work this week. Shit. Okay. Fuck. Alright. Well. Shit. I didn't think there was going to be one here. Damn it. Okay. Anyway, I'll try and get that done in the next episode. Anyway, thank you for watching, comrades. If you did enjoy, do leave a like. And if you have any thoughts about the epic conclusion here to Blandis' betrayal of Aegir, do leave a comment. And yeah, if you want to see more from me, more Arknights or whatever else I might upload in the future, please do subscribe, comrades. That would be very much appreciated. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, and I will see you very soon again, comrades. До свидания.